So hello everyone, welcome to yet another Fan Doosra presented by the Bharat Army. And as you can see, it was the time of the mega auction and it was expected that there will be lots of new faces in the IPL. And as you can see, I am the first time hosting this show. So I was representing Rajasthan Royals a while ago. Now I'm hosting it. So really happy to be doing this. So we got a full pack crowd on the panel already, and lots of, like, you can see, like, just a few months ago we were talking about Indian cricket team and the journey that we were going through in South Africa and even in the home series. But now everyone is divided. What an exhausting day we have had! You can see it on the face of our panelists. So let us discuss about the mega auction overall. So let us go one by one with the teams that have participated in the mega auction. So Ahan, coming to you, obviously Delhi Capitals. I remember you guys were the top of the tables in 2020 and even topped into 2021. So definitely had a good auction, bought a lot of good players. So I want you to firstly rate your squad on a basis of 1 to 10 and then give your honest reviews about the squad that you have picked.
Okay, I think I'll give it an 8 or a 9. I think it's a very well-rounded squad. We filled in. Before the auction, I had two picks: Marsh and Warner are the two players I wanted. We got both Marsh and Warner, and we got them at steals. Honestly, some of the prices I've seen today at this auction, to get Warner at 6.25 and Marsh at 6 point something, like around that much only, that's two international top quality in-form players, and to get them at those prices to fit in with Shaw and Pant, I think that very good buys. I think we overspent a little bit. If I'm being really critical on Shardul Thakur, I'm not sure he's worth 10.75, but I mean, given the kind of money that was being spent today, he bats at 7. He bowls Indian team member, and more importantly, the vibes. Lord Thakur, you need the hoodoo in your team. You just forget about the skills. Apart from that, so I think overall good. I think we've got some interesting buys. Like I've always hated Nagarkoti, Kuldeep Yadav, good player. If he can work out, I don't know how he's faring up. If we can unlock him, the potential is there. Even Faze, I know you love him, your ex player, but otherwise, I think so. I think 8 on 10. If I had it, I'd probably get one more, one like star bowler like a Ferguson or someone who's probably. But I mean, the prices went quite high, and I think maybe we could have gone in for someone like Yuzi Chahal because he only went for 6 crores. Because so we're missing like a wrist spinner. I mean, we have Kuldeep, but Kuldeep, I'm not sure what to think about him right now. So 8 on 10. No, it could have been much worse. I mean, I've seen some teams do some ridiculous stuff, but not the best. I'd say we had the second best auction of the day in my opinion.
Interesting. Second best, I think, fair enough. I think Delhi Capitals also had a good day getting lots of uncapped players in their side. So they are building a team for the future indeed. We got a comment from Abhijit here about KKR, and he said that did KKR miss a trick by picking Rana ahead of Tripathi? So moving to Gaurav. So obviously KKR actually started the auction on fire, getting both Iyer and Pat Cummins together. So basically, they have sorted the captaincy debate, like who is going to captain Kolkata Knight Riders. That was the trending topic for a while. So Gaurav, happy with the squads, and what did you make about the decision to pick Rana ahead of Tripathi? Because obviously you had to leave out one of the two. So what are your thoughts on that?
Yeah, I would say like we came to the auction, like we went for Shreyas Iyer at 12.25. So there was a clear plan to we would target him at any amount. So buying Shreyas Iyer, I think so he will fit at number 3. So Tripathi, other than number 3, I would say is a little bit difficult. He hasn't proved anywhere other than we've given him opportunities at number that's opening slot as well as number 4. He didn't perform that good. So number 3, given we have now the captain Shreyas Iyer at number 3. So I think so we've just a little bit overspent on Rana. We could have gone on something of Manish Pandey, I felt. But yeah, I'm quite happy with the squad. Only thing I would say we've lacked a good wicket keeper there. We had to buy someone. We don't have anybody at present. We just bought a backup keeper in Sheldon Jackson, which I don't think so is a starter. But yes, I would rate around 6.5 for us, given a lack of finisher after Russell and an opener missing again with Venki Iyer.
Interesting. And you spoke about wicketkeeper, and I just had to talk about him. I mean, wicketkeeper, young sensation, a keeper from Jharkhand, and definitely the highest price paid in this auction, and that was bought by the Mumbai Indians. So Godfrey, It was like an emotional moment, definitely, because I remember lots of MI fans on social media going berserk about that deal. I mean, first time a player went past the 10 crore mark in the Mumbai Indians camp, but after that, never really bought anyone else. So, what did you make about the Mumbai Indians auction, and how happy are you to get Ishan Kishan back in the squad?
As far as Ishan Kishan is concerned, I mean, as a MI fan, that emotion is still always there. So, as you said, everyone was elated to have him back. So, definitely, Ishan Kishan, you could maybe debate whether it was a bit overpriced because 15 crores, but at the end of the day, I mean, he's still with us. So, as an MI fan, I'm really happy. Overall, if you look at MI's auction, I guess I'm a bit disappointed because we didn't, kind of cover all the bases. We just focused more on our batting. We've got someone like we've got the baby AB as they call him. So he could probably be a good asset. He can also be a future prospect for the team. And in the bowling, we've got someone like Basil Tempe and Murugan Ashwin who aren't that up to the mark. You don't expect them to be your lead bowlers, but we still have another day. So let's see if some of the buys who uh, some of the new players who went unsold today, if they can come in handy tomorrow. As of now, I would still rate the squad up till now with the 8 players we have around 6.5, not more than that.
6.5 indeed. And when you spoke about Baby AB, you should have seen the expression on Varnata's face. I mean, that actually sums up the day for RCB. But we'll get to Varnata, we'll get to Varnata. But we'll stay with you, Godfrey, for one moment because Abhijit has just asked a very interesting question and it is related to one of the players that Mumbai Indians were looking to target. And his question is that why Indian spinners didn't get attractive bids. So I want you to answer because obviously we expected when Mumbai Indians missed out on Rahul Char, you expected them to go aggressive on someone like a Yuzvendra Chahal. So why do you think that Indian spinners have not attracted good quality bids in this auction so far?
Well, as you said, I personally had made a prediction that we would get either one of Yuzvendra Chahal or Kuldeep Yadav. Unfortunately, we did not manage to get either of them. Uh, I guess one of the main reasons here is that there is still a bit of uncertainty as to where the entire IPL is going to be held. As of the recent reports, it was said that the whole tournament will be held in Maharashtra itself. And if you take, for example, Wankhede, it's not that much of a spinner friendly ground. It's a small ground. It's pretty much easy to, clear the boundaries. And even the other grounds all across Maharashtra are not that spinner friendly. So maybe that could be a factor which played in here. But other than that, I still feel that, the Indian spinners, especially MI could have gone for Kuldeep Yadav because I guess with a base price of 75 lakh, he got sold for 2 crores itself. So I expected them to go a bit more, but at the end, it's the team think tank. They know a bit more than us for sure. So let's see. As a MI fan, I can just expect that things go on well for the rest half of the season, and especially tomorrow when we need to make a bit more number of buys.
Exactly, and I think tomorrow is going to be a big day because we all thought that today could have been the big day, but more than enough sets are remaining for tomorrow's action. But speaking about today, the two teams that have impressed me the most in this auction by their performance has to be the Punjab Kings and Gujarat, and also Lucknow for that matter. So we also got Kevin here representing the Gujarat Titans here. So a new name and obviously a new member representing the team in the Bharat Army. So first of all, welcome, Kevin. It is really good to have you. So moving to you, Gujarat. Obviously, I had a good day in the auction. So I want you to firstly talk about how did you feel about the purchases that you guys made, and who is the key player that you feel that yes, we are happy that we got him.
Okay, firstly, thank you, Sanchit, for that lovely introduction. So it was overall, I would say, a good day for us. The most important and budget buy, I would say, is Jason Roy, because Jason Roy, we all know, is a destructive batter, and when he gets going, nobody can literally stop him. And we just saw that few days back in the PSL too. He scored a brilliant century few days back, and with him partnering Shubman Gill at the top of the order, it sets up brilliantly for us. They can score runs at a brisk pace in power play and set the tone for us and get going. And then we have a brilliant spin in Rashid Khan, and then we got a young sensation Noor Ahmed from Afghanistan as well. And with another gun bowler, Lockie Ferguson, I mean, 10 crores, but it's absolutely worth it because what he has done and what he's capable of, I feel he's literally one of the best in the business. And then we have also got Mohammad Shami. So I think major bases are covered. But one thing which Gujarat Titans need to target tomorrow is a good wicket keeper and a solid middle order. That is something that we should keep in mind at the auction tomorrow at the table.
Definitely, indeed. I think they really had a wonderful day. And speaking about, as I said earlier, that I was heavily impressed with Punjab Kings. And let us be fair, guys. We have given Punjab Kings lot of stick of how they performed in the mega auctions and the auction generally. But today, I think they have been spot on with most of their purchases. So, Clinton, you must be a very, very happy man with the way how Punjab Kings went by their things in the auction. So, talk us through, man. How are you feeling? Because lots of good names you purchased and at a good price. So I really want to know from you, how are you feeling about the overall auction day so far?
Well, Sanchit, being a Punjab fan, getting so much of trolling over these last couple of months, especially because of what happened with KL Rahul, and everyone kept leaving the team one by one. So, looking at today's auction, the way we picked up Shikhar Dhawan, Kagiso Rabada, Johnny Bairstow, and Rahul Chahar for less than 40 crores. I think that was in itself one of the biggest steals of the auction, you can say. And we've also managed to get Shah Rukh Khan, Harpreet Brar, Prabhsimran Singh, and Ishan Porel back. So, and we still have around 27, 28 crores left. So, we've done really, really well. I think we just need a good all rounder to fit in maybe at number three or number four, and another bowler, a pace bowler, just to fill in and make our playing 11 to be competitive enough. So really very happy, and looking forward to tomorrow's day as well.
Exactly, and you can see in the comment section, Anmol is saying, "What about Shahrukh's pay raise?" And you actually answered this. So Veer Zara has officially been reunited once again. So really a great day for you guys at the auction. And speaking about being reunited, actually, Varun requested me to not bring this name up, but I'm sorry, Varun. I'm very sorry. Ahan really loves masala, so I have to go to SRH. And beginning with SRH, obviously you are expecting this question, David Warner. So I want you to just narrate through the moment when David Warner got sold for a price below someone like a Tiwatia to Delhi Capitals. Like, how was it to see it from SRH fan, and how was the overall auction for you guys also?
Well, as a big David Warner's fan point of view, I think it was really hurting. First of all, not even a single bid by Sunrisers Hyderabad just to at least please the fans. So that was a bit hurting. I guess with the management problems and all with him, I mean, it was even a mistake to expect that SRH could even place one bid for him. But again, I'm really happy for Delhi Capitals for picking him. That's where his IPL career started. So I hope he can create the same kind of impact that he made for Sunrisers Hyderabad to the Delhi Capitals. I hope they can be a successful team. But again, talking about our auction, it's not as great, but again, we are always as bowling dependent, and as you can see, again, we picked a lot of bowlers in this auction as well. I think we got the likes of Umran Malik, Sochit, Gopal, Tyagi, Natrajan, and Bhuvi. I think we and Sundar and Sharma and Abdul Samad. We got a lot of spinners actually. But I think this is not just because of the Maharashtra pitches. I think we're also looking for the further seasons ahead. So maybe once this COVID clears out, we can just go on to another seasons. When we play in other stadiums as well, this would be more suitable. So I think, this might be the last mega auction as well, right? In the IPL, at least that's what I'm hearing. So, going into other seasons as well, I think they're really investing in that right now. I think that's a pretty good move. But again, I don't really see much experience in the SRH camp right now. So I think that's what tomorrow is for, to make things up.
Exactly. Tomorrow is for make things up, and definitely there is a light ahead of the tunnel indeed. And speaking about having a pretty mixed day at the auction, coming to the Royal Challengers Bangalore, Varnata, your expression actually sums it up about how it was. I'm not sure if it was the auction or you are just tired after the entire days of play in the auction. So Varnata, coming to RCB, Ahan actually had a little bit of fun mentioning the fact that two players for 20 crores. I mean, really, it was a pretty strange move. Plus, getting Faf du Plessis for 7 crores at the top of the order. And mind you, he did score 100 today in the Bangladesh Premier League. So, Vanada, I want you to narrate about how Bangalore's auction went today? And do you really see Faf du Plessis as the potential captain? If not, who is the player you have in your mind?
Firstly, let me rate the auction for RCB. It was pretty much 6 to 6.5 because I do know like Vanendu Hasaranga and Harshal Patel did go for little more bucks, which we expected. I mean, yes, Vanendu Hasaranga is a T20 bowler first, ranked first, all of that, but again, 10.75 crores was too much even for Harshal Patel. I know he did good in the last season, but you never know. It might be just one season star, which I don't want to happen now because we have spent 10.75 crores. And thanks to Delhi Capitals for making us do that. I mean, they were the ones who went behind, and I seriously don't know how to express it. But again, those were the expensive purchase. But coming to Fab du Plessis, I think his fielding is far better than what he is at the batting. Like on the top batsman, like number one batsman, like opening is good, but when it comes to fielding, he is much more better. We have seen that in CSK. So I don't regret buying him for 7 crores. Although Quinton de Kock we would have got him for a lesser price, like 6 crores. He went for something 6.75. We would have got him for 6.75, but I'm not regretting getting Faf because he is that one person who will not ditch us in playing in the last four matches when it's the last time. So I'm not regretting about that. But overall, we had an okay day, not that good. I'm not happy as a fan because we still have to sort out many things, especially the lower middle order, which is still non-existent. I see, and yeah, but again in the bowling department we have got Josh, which was a good buy, but still the middle order has to be sorted out. So looking forward to tomorrow's day. Hopefully it's good.
मतलब वरना था मतलब तेरी आवाज सुन के तो इतना मतलब बुरा लग रहा था लाइक इट इज सो ऑन लो टोन आई होप कि मतलब थिंग्स री गेट्स बेटर फॉर आरसीबी गोइंग फॉरवर्ड बिकॉज obviously it was a tough day for most of the teams and Gaurav is back तो गौरव आपसे हम कोलकाता के बारे में बात करेंगे आई हैड सम ऑफ द अदर क्वेश्चंस फॉर यू गाइस तो कोलकाता नाइट राइडर्स के बारे में हम जब बात कर रहे थे गौरव so as I said earlier that you guys started the auction on a very high note. But then after that, you went a little bit silent because 20 crore ही I think 20 या 30 crore ही बाकी थे. But talking about your bowlers, there is only just one front line spinner there. तो वरुण चक्रवर्ती के साथ एक कोई partner चाहिए रहेगा because you can't really trust someone like Sunil Narine at this time. तो if you say about looking forward to day two, तो आपको क्या लगता है कि ऐसे कौन से बॉलर्स है कि जो टारगेट कर सकते हैं बिकॉज वी हैव ऑलरेडी सीन लॉट्स ऑफ स्पिनर्स being sold at the auction. तो आपके माइंड में कोई है ऐसे नाम कि जो कोलकाता कैन टारगेट इन टुमारोज डेज प्ले?
Yes, talking about spinner, like currently we have two in our squad. That's Narayan and Chakravarti. So as you said, Narayan may play, may not play a whole season. So actually, I wanted somebody like a proven player, like somebody of Karan Sharma. We can who has a lot of experience in IPL and who has also won titles in IPL titles, like three of them. So somebody like a Karan Sharma, or I was expecting we would go for somebody like a Jagdish Suchit, experienced one, who's a very good fielder as well. We could have got him at a very low price also, not above a crore maybe. Also, there is the upcoming under 19 star in Vicky Oswal. So someone of one of Karan Sharma or a Vicky Oswal could be a third spinning option for us.
इंटरेस्टिंग. तो अंडर 19 प्लेयर्स की तरफ आप देख रहे हो तो जरूर आएंगे कल के दिन. आई थिंक बहुत से ऐसे अननोन प्लेयर्स रहेंगे जो कि दिखेंगे. तो लेट्स सी हु इज द स्टार ऑफ टुमारोज प्लेस. सो स्पीकिंग अबाउट new teams coming in, so we spoke to Gujarat Titans. Now we also got Janvi here representing the Lucknow Super Giants. Really great to have you here, Janvi. Obviously a wonderful day at the auction for Lucknow. I mean obviously Gambhir to kabhi auction table pe wrong nahi jate. We have seen that happen time and again. I think Gaurav might know about it with his experience. So Janvi, what a day it has been for Lucknow. I want you to just narrate it in your own words कि कैसा दिन था पूरा.
मुझे तो ये लगता है कि लखनऊ की जो भी बिड्स हुए और जितना भी टीम सिलेक्शन हुआ काफी अच्छी तरीके से हुआ और जितने भी प्लेयर्स टारगेट किए गए सब बहुत एक सिस्टमैटिक तरीके से स्ट्रेटेजिक प्लानिंग थी, पूरी प्लानिंग थी ऑप्शन की। तो काफी अच्छा रहा आज का दिन। और मैं चाहती हूँ कि जैसे अभी मैं देख ही रही थी लखनऊ के बारे में, तो काफी अच्छी पिक्स हुई है। लेकिन अच्छी पिक्स के साथ काफी कंट्रोवर्शियल भी पिक्स हुई है। जैसे दीपक हुडा और कृणाल पांड्या एक साथ हो जाना, तो ये काफी दिलचस्पी होगी देखने के लिए कि कैसे ये दोनों एक साथ मुस्कुराएंगे लखनऊ में।
या मतलब आई वाज जस्ट कमिंग टू दैट पार्ट बिकॉज मैं राजस्थान रॉयल्स का भी फैन हूं, तो मैं भी ये कह सकता हूँ कि अश्विन और बटलर एक साथ रहना, तो मतलब ये आईपीएल में हमें बहुत से अच्छे से मजा देखने वाले हैं। बट आपने जैसे कहा कि काफी ऐसे स्टील बाइज भी हुए इन दिस ऑक्शन, एंड वन ऑफ द
Yeah.
की प्लेयर्स दैट आई रियली वाज इम्प्रेस्ड विद वाज क्विंटन डिकॉक। मतलब ऑनेस्टली मुझे तो ऐसे लगा ही नहीं था कि वो 8 करोड़ से नीचे जाएंगे, बट 6.75 करोड़ पे यू गॉट अ वंडरफुल पार्टनर टू ओपन विद केएल राहुल। आई मीन core is set definitely.
मतलब सबसे अच्छा ओपनिंग कॉम्बिनेशन मुझे लग रहा है नई टीम के हिसाब से तो क्विंटन डीकॉक और केएल राहुल साथ में होंगे। और उससे भी अच्छी चीज है कि अब आप देखें आवेश खान 10 करोड़ में उनको मिले, ठीक है थोड़ा से ज्यादा प्राइस था, मगर अनकैप्ड प्लेयर 10 करोड़ में अपने इंडियन के पास गया। इट्स बेटर देन गोइंग टू राइली मेडिरिथ लाइक लास्ट सीजन आईपीएल, राइट? सो तो एक ये भी अच्छी बात है कि लखनऊ में काफी इंटरेस्टिंग पिक्स हुई हैं।
Great, great. मतलब I really like Janvi कि you waited for the Punjab fan to leave before making that comment. But yeah, going forward, I think speaking about new teams and new faces, there is one team which really actually surprised me with the way how they strategize this auction. And that team actually managed to pick just one new player from their existing squad of 2021, and that is CSK. I mean, you know, with CSK, they don't really like to change anything. So apart from Tushar Deshpande, everyone in the current squad of CSK of 2022 has been a part in the 2021 season. So going to you, Prasanna, a good day at the auction once again for CSK, because I can see one comment from 1000 Swords criticizing the auction day so far. So he's saying that CSK management was so terrible at auction, still going for the 8 stars. Yes, we have won trophies, but it is a mega auction and it should have been the beginning of a new era. So I want you to answer this, Prasanna, because a lot has been said about this particular auction, that youth investment, youth power, इस पे ज्यादा मतलब focus हो रहे थे words पे. So are you backing the strategy that was implemented by CSK, or you felt that maybe some new faces would have been better?
I mean, new faces would have been better, but before of that, first of all, I would like to talk about the IPL auctioneer Hugh Gegmedes, who unfortunately collapsed today in the middle of the auction. Hope he's all right, and he resumes business tomorrow. But I genuinely think the whole that strategy of the CSK management was to just buy the whole 2021 team back, because that's what it was looking at like one point of time. But so, I was gutted that Faf left, but even I was like, okay, we can go till 5 crores, but beyond 5 crores, I don't think it's work for someone like him. But I still think he'll do well at RCB. I think he'll open with Kohli or something. But I still think the squad is fairly okay, because we still need an opener, we still need an Indian fast bowler, we still need good foreign fast bowler. We have a middle order kind of set with the likes of Raidu, Moin Ali, Jadeja, Deepak Char who can bat, and obviously Dhoni who's there who can play around. But still, there are still many players up for grabs tomorrow, and given the prices that many players went, we also went for players who we thought, okay, we'll try to get them at first. But looking at the prices, they went at least like more than 7, more than 8 crores or something like that. It kind of made sense to wait, and because they are still good players tomorrow up for grabs. So tomorrow will be a much bigger day than today, because I thought today every team will kind of set their first 11, and tomorrow will be mostly for backups. But in truth, tomorrow. I think probably the first 1 or 2 hours will where the core will lie, actually, because that's when the best players will be there, and obviously the ones who were unsold yesterday, they'll probably come back towards the end for, I think, for half the price, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah,
Yeah,
probably half
maybe
the price.
mostly.
Then we could probably pick one or two of them, but I'm not satisfied. But I'm not satisfied for obvious reasons. But I can't say I'm not that gutted. It's overall okay. I'd probably rate our auction today, say a 4 or 4.5, to be honest.
Sanchit, can I ask you something?
Yeah, go ahead, Ann.
You've been going after everyone else's team and asking what they think. No, so you tell me, no, we don't have an RR representative here. So what do you think of RR's auction today?
Oh God, मुझे तो लगा कि मतलब I was escaping this moment because पूरे टाइम से जब मतलब मैं भी जब पैनल पे रहता you guys keep on roasting me and RR, so I was
And be
expecting
careful though, be careful because you've got two of Varnata's closest players in our heart in your team now, UC and Devdutt. So be careful with
also
your answer.
Also, we got Trent Bolt, so Godfrey के लिए भी मतलब कुछ अच्छे से बोलना होगा. I thought I was doing a good job hiding the pink jersey inside, but thanks Ahan for catching me off guard. But speaking about RR, definitely a good day overall in the auction. मुझे तो ऐसे लगा, but ऐसे दो तीन players हैं जो I feel कि they went a little bit overpriced, जैसे कि देवदत्त पडिक्कल. I'm not sure why we really needed देवदत्त पडिक्कल. तो अगर backup है, then paying 7 or 8 crores for a backup, it really doesn't make sense. But apart from that, even Shimron Hetmeyer, I thought that अगर कोई ऐसे all-rounder option लेते for let's say number 5 role, maybe someone like a Liam Livingston or even Aiden Makram for that matter, I would have been happy. But Shimron Hetmeyer, I think Ahan, you might know him the best. I really like the player, but I feel the price that we paid for him थोड़ा सा ज्यादा हो गया. But when I saw about the prices that were paid for most of the players like Rahul Tewatia 9 crores and even Nicholas Puran went beyond 10 crores. So I think अभी तो ऐसे लग रहा है कि the dust has settled down and now I think we really did a good job. But I really liked Ashwin coming in RR. I mean Ashwin and Butler एक साथ, जैसे कि जानवी यहाँ पे कह रही थी कि both Deepak Hooda and Krunal Pandya in one team, वैसे ही Ashwin and Butler together. There was one video that was released by Rajasthan Royals where Ashwin actually mentioned he is looking forward to share the dressing room with Josh Butler. मतलब तो बहुत ही मजा आने वाला है. तो at least Mankade तो कोई होने नहीं वाला है. So let's see that happens. But another
Another
overpriced
being
bid,
like no context and
no
Messi and
context.
Ramos in the same picture.
Yeah. But जैसे कि आरआर की बात आती है, मेगा ऑक्शन में we tend to overpay for certain players. So Prasidh Krishna was the culprit here. 10 crores. He's a good bowler. Man of the series भी थे West Indies में, but 10 crores for him, it really baffles me a lot. But we actually redeemed ourselves by getting Yuzvendra Chahal. Sorry, Varnata, I know you wanted me to avoid that question, but Yuzvendra Chahal is now going to wear the pink. So he's now actually gone to the Royals team, which actually has won an IPL trophy. So really happy for Yuzvendra Chahal. But yeah, I think that was an overall option.
That's okay. We are
No,
still
actually,
royals.
I will like to bit contradict on your statement here because I really feel that Rajasthan today had some sensible picks rather than going for a player last season, like for Chris Morris spending 16 crore on one player. So I thought that it was a more reasonable pick this time because firstly एक तो इंडियन बैट्समैन के ऊपर डिपेंडेंसी ज्यादा बढ़ी उनकी, क्योंकि अगर हम लोगों का उनका वो ऑर्डर देखे तो जॉर्ज बटलर थे, फिर बेन स्टोक्स थे, फिर उनके बॉलिंग डिपार्टमेंट में भी जोफ्रा के ऊपर ज्यादा हमेशा से वो इम्पोर्टेंस दी गई. तो आज अभी इनके स्क्वाड में देवदत्त पडिक्कल आए हैं, अश्विन, प्रसिद्ध कृष्णा. तो मेरे ख्याल से इंडियन बैट्समैन और इंडियन बॉलर्स का इम्पोर्टेंस ज्यादा बढ़ी है राजस्थान रॉयल्स में. और सबसे बड़ी बात है, देवदत्त पडिक्कल कैन बी अ लॉन्ग टाइम इन्वेस्टमेंट फॉर देम. मतलब ही इज अ वेरी यंग ब्लड, एंड जब हम लोगों ने आरसीबी में उनको खेलते हुए देखा तो उनका जो पावर प्ले में जिस हिसाब से उन्होंने अपना बल्लेबाजी की, तो उसकी वजह से काफी मतलब उनको देखा गया कि ओपनिंग बैट्समैन के तौर पे वो काफी अच्छा प्रदर्शन दे रहे हैं आरसीबी की तरफ से. मुझे तो ये लग भी नहीं रहा था कि आरसीबी उनको मतलब कि ऐसे मतलब वापस ना लेती, बिकॉज पहले इन्फ्लेशन हुआ गेटिंग हिम बैक टू आरसीबी, बट फिर उन्होंने ज्यादा उस पर फोकस नहीं किया. सो आई थिंक सो राजस्थान ने देवदत्त पडिक्कल को लेके अपने स्क्वाड में काफी अच्छा मूव किया है.
Interesting. I thought that you were going to banter me, but really, thank you, Janvi, for nice comments because these people on the screen they are not very nice to Rajasthan Royals. So I'm really happy कि कोई तो appreciate कर रहा है. So thank you for that. Uh, yeah, Kevin.
Okay, so I feel it's a mixed day for all of the teams, and all of the 10 franchises are looking to having a wonderful day tomorrow. So I feel ऐसा कोई player सबको लगता है कि that one player which their franchises should pick, or one player which they feel will be the costliest by tomorrow. For me, I feel
Oof.
Team David will be it. because I have seen him for Hobart Hurricanes in the BBL. वो बहुत लंबे लंबे और बड़े sixes मारता है. Then in the PSL also recently he's doing very well. So I think Team David will be the one of the guy to watch out for tomorrow.
इंटरेस्टिंग. मुझे तो टीम डेविड बहुत ही पसंद है. तो विल गो वन बाय वन. तो गॉडफ्री को पूछने वाला था एंड ही गॉट लॉक्ड आउट. सो आई थिंक द पावर ऑफ द जिंक्स इज रियल, आहान. सो आई एम नॉट श्योर व्हाट टू डू. एनीवेज, गोइंग टू वरुण, व्हाट आर योर थॉट्स? हु विल गो बिग टुमारो?
So first of all, I think we're still trying to fill in the number 7 spot, right? So I'm looking for either like a fast bowling all rounder. I would really like to see either Odean Smith, because we still need the fourth, or sorry, we still need two more overseas players to fill in, into the XI. So Odean Smith will be good. He's been in good touch recently. He might go for a big bucks, but we still have like I think 22 crores in our pocket, so I think that will be around our budget as well. Or else, in the U19 sector, someone like Rajvardhan Hangrekar, he can bowl in the power play overs, and, he can give you like a 2 or 3 big shots at the end. Some players like these, they can help you. Again, we already have Jagadish Suchit. I think he already proved his worth against the Delhi Capitals, what he can do, what kind of power he can show. So he's also an option. But, if we really need to fill in a spot, I would really like to see like a fast bowling all-rounder who is overseas for Sunrisers.
Interesting, because Green ji ने comment किया कि SRH needs experienced batters, so it's a big day for you guys, and definitely a big day for Mumbai Indians also, because Godfrey, I was just coming to you and you got disconnected, because look at the comment from Hari. So he's saying that why is Mumbai so calm this evening? Yes, they had their core, but they needed players who can support the core. Rohit, Ishan, Sky, Pollard, Bumrah are the only regular starters, need to fill many gaps. तो Godfrey भाई, मतलब मुंबई इंडियंस के लिए कौन से ऐसे प्लेयर्स हो गए जिसके लिए यू गाइस विल बी रेडी टू स्पेंड मोर मनी? तो according to me, I think it will be Liam Livingston or even Jofra Archer. So I want to know your thoughts.
Yeah, as you just said, Liam Livingston, but I feel that Mumbai should now focus a bit more on their bowling, because who do we have? We just have Jasprit Bumrah. We've got Murugan Ashwin, who is also not a regular bowler.
Basil Thumpy, bro. He's like the peak.
I'm not taking his name at all. I'm not taking his name at all. We've got Murugan Ashwin, who is not a regular starter. I mean, last year he was for Punjab, I suppose, and he didn't even play, I guess, even 10 matches throughout the entire season. So we'll definitely be needing an overseas fast bowler, someone like Jofra Archer, but he's also someone who's injury prone. So being an MI fan, I wouldn't want MI to go behind him. But yeah, there are some others as well. Marco Johnson, who was there with us last year, he proved his worth in the recent series, India versus South Africa. So I would be really glad if we could get him back this time in the auction. Apart from that, maybe someone like Livingstone for the middle order, but the middle order looks pretty much sorted. I mean, that's not one of the major concerns for MI right now. I would really want to see how the bowling goes, and as even Varun mentioned, Odean Smith, he's someone whom I really want to have in the MI colors. So let's see how things go on tomorrow.
इंटरेस्टिंग. मतलब हमेशा आई थॉट कि मुंबई इंडियंस फैंस मतलब आज फर्स्ट टाइम थोड़े से मतलब वैसे uncomfortable हो गए talking about the auction, but they are always so confident. I don't know why, how this confidence comes in Mumbai Indians fan. मतलब I thought they really had a,
5
yeah,
trophies.
okay.
We've not just won it like that.
Look at them flaunting, Ahan. Look at them flaunting. He's not even looking, Ahan. He's not even looking there.
I stopped listening when Bombay fans start speaking.
But yeah, I mean, yes, so really a big day for Mumbai Indians. But as you can see, Shivani is also saying tomorrow will be a big day for CSK as well. So Prasanna, coming to you, who do you think will be the key players or even the big purchases made by CSK or any other franchise for that matter? So according to you,
Trying to look at the list of players who are left, I was actually not able to get it anywhere. So we'll see the list once. I'll probably have an idea. But I really think we'll probably go for an explosive opener like, say, an Evan Lewis or a Colin Munro. Uttapa might open, or he might play at even 3 or 4 or 5 like he did last year towards the end. And I think we do have bowling backups in Asif and Deshpande, but we do need starters, because you can't just kind of rely on just 2 or 3 bowlers to do the job, because God forbid if any injuries happen, then you do need a backup players to step up. And as I said earlier, we need a foreigner fast bowler and a good Indian fast bowler. That's what I'm kind of seeing who are all the options left. Because
bro, all the good ones are gone. It's all under players now.
I
He
just
वो
must
फिर
happened
भी
to
be
see the
बाकी है.
comment section. There's RVD Rasi Van Dusen. He too could be good.
He,
I mean,
he doesn't bowl
MI
fast
don't
for
need
India
someone.
though.
MI don't need someone for the middle order, but he could be good for a team like Chennai, I would say.
But he doesn't bowl
I
fast
really
for
like
India. He wants
I
Indian
really like
fast
how
bowlers.
Godfrey. Yeah, I really like how Godfrey ignored the Arjun Tendulkar comment. बस रैसी वैंडरसन के ऊपर बोला.
Arjun Tendulkar is
So he
opening
can
the
be the X
bowling.
factor.
We could
Yeah.
get Arjun Tendulkar back, but let's see. Let's see.
Yeah. Moving
Yeah,
forward. So
just kind of
Gaurav,
eager to see. Just kind of eager to
yeah.
see who we buy, and hopefully I lose more sleep tonight as I did earlier today because of the time zone. Me and Varun ourselves are occupied in. And on a lighter note, two of the goats I'm looking forward tomorrow are Shankaranna and Jadavanna. Uh, and
Look,
obviously Unadkar. Oh my God, how did I forget him? The man himself, where RR will
The
specifically
original
allot 10 12
Lord.
crores for.
The original Lord, guys. The original
Yeah,
Lord.
yeah, yeah. Others are duplicates. He's the
All
original.
hail Lord Unnak.
मतलब I really don't मतलब ऐसे तो लग रहा है अंदर से कि RR will try to go for him because we went for Riam Parag. तो I think RR फिर से जाने वाली है उनड़कट के लिए. तो just imagine if we get him again. No matter the price, but I'm expecting the memes to be really on a higher note. But
I think RR needs to turn the clock back and get Rahane tomorrow. That's it. Rahane and Pujara. Let's go.
I'm just asking this to you, you being an RR fan. Do you all ever say that Jaydev Unadkat is an emotion for RR fan?
अरे हो ही गया इमोशन मतलब अभी तो मतलब बुरी याद आती है उनका नाम लेके भी बट या मतलब आई रियली लाइक द ह्यूमन बट आई फील कि रॉन्ग टीम पे वो खेल रहे हैं आई रियली फील ही कुड हैव बीन वेल सूटेड इन द टीम्स वेयर दे प्ले मेजॉरिटी ऑफ द गेम्स इन स्लोअर पिच कंडीशन मे बी चेन्नई पे अच्छे फिट होते बट इज नॉट रियली डूइंग वेल
The memes when Prasanna has to talk about the buy of Unadkat tomorrow.
yeah but वर्णता के पास आते बिकॉज ऋषि का कमेंट देखो जरा ही सेइंग सी व्हाई इज वर्णता सो सैड वर्णता व्हाई आर यू सो सैड बता दीजिए
I'm not sad because you took our UZ. That's all. Just give it back.
जस्ट गिव इट बैक नहीं मिलेगा सो सॉरी अबाउट दैट बट सिंस आपके टॉपिक पे आ ही गए तो सेम क्वेश्चन टू यू हु डू यू थिंक गोना बी द बिग परचेस मेड बाय आरसीबी और इवन एनी अदर फ्रेंचाइज
बिग परचेज के लिए पैसे भी होने चाहिए पर्स में वो ही नहीं है तो मैं कहाँ से बताऊँ? I mean, we will go for uncapped players. I mean, there are very good ones. Maybe वो base price में चले जाएंगे. Like there are likes of Anuj Rawat, Tilak Verma, and I see Raj Bhava. Raj Bhava might be going for higher bucks, but others might do for us because we need lower middle order, which is non-existent for now. Like as usual, any other year, it's still the same, but ठीक है चलेगा what we have to accept जो है तो I think uncapped players पे we will go and because उतना पैसा हमारे पास है नहीं I think we just have 7 crores or something तो let's see what happens tomorrow.
थोड़े से मतलब पैसे चैरिटी में लेना पड़ेगा जो भी टीम्स के पास हायर प्राइस अमाउंट है लाइक दे आर नॉट गोना स्पेंड एवरीथिंग सो मतलब अभी वो एनजीओ चालू करना पड़ेगा वरना था लाइक फ्रॉम आरसीबी पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू थोड़े दे दो.
And to answer to Rishi's question, I was actually out the whole day, so I'm completely exhausted. I was at RCB Bar and Cafe, so yeah, I was completely exhausted. You can even make out from my voice. Kuch purchase ke liye we were just screaming, but kuch purchase ke liye we were just crying. So it's mixed emotions right now.
Mixed emotions.
मुझे लगता है कि हैदराबाद के पास जितना भी पर्स बचा है उनको बांट देना चाहिए और अपनी टीम खत्म कर देनी चाहिए आईपीएल की मतलब क्या सिलेक्शंस किए हैं हैदराबाद ने मतलब उनको अपने बांट देना चाहिए सच्ची में.
Initially, I thought SRS is just going to play with Kane Williamson. I know Varun looks very angry, but ऐसा ही लग रहा था मुझे just Kane Williamson खेलेगा.
Varun, come on, come back.
Varun is still thinking about David Warner.
Oh,
yeah, of course. He's always in my mind.
Varun and Godfrey had a conversation. They decided one of us will handle half the game, we'll bowl. The other will handle the half the game, we'll bat. We don't need the other half. We'll play as a team together. We'll enter together. What is it? Mumbai Risers Hyderabad.
I mean, that's a strange name, but still.
Because one has got only batsmen, the other's got only bowlers. There's no like they should do some trade system.
Look at Rishi.
Equal to Sunrisers Hyderabad.
Yeah. Look at Rishi actually going in support for CSK in the comment section. Like you got a You got to actually support her in you, Prasanna, in the comments. So don't worry, CSK को कोई diss नहीं करेगा as long as Rishi is watching the show. But moving forward, Janvi, coming to you, obviously the same question to you guys because I think you already had made wonderful picks. So I'm not sure you got where you need to invest more. So you can even speak about other teams like दूसरे franchise के भी बारे में सोच सकते हो because you are at a great stage right now. So who do you think will be the talking point of the day tomorrow?
देखिए, इफ यू टॉक अबाउट माय होम टीम लखनऊ, देन लखनऊ की टीम को देखते हुए आई विल वांट लखनऊ में एक थोड़ा सा मतलब बैटिंग ऑर्डर तो इनका एकदम है क्योंकि वी हैव केएल राहुल, वी हैव क्विंटन डिकॉक विच कैन बी वेरी गुड ओपनर्स, बॉलिंग ऑप्शंस भी है साथ ही में। लेकिन एक बस मुझे ऐसा लग रहा था कि अगर ओपनिंग करनी है या बैटिंग अपने देखनी है तो एक और क्विक बैट्समैन बीच में आ जाए तो वो थोड़ा से एक बैकअप ऑप्शन भी लखनऊ टीम के लिए अच्छा हो जाएगा। साथ में एक बॉलर भी मैं चाहती हूँ लखनऊ की तरफ से आए बिकॉज कृणाल पांड्या, दीपक हुडा, दे आर नॉट स्पेशल बॉलर्स, मतलब ये ऑलराउंडर में ज्यादा आ जाते हैं, बॉलिंग ऑलराउंडर ज्यादा आ जाते हैं। और अगर मैं मुंबई इंडियंस की बात करूं विच इज एक्चुअली माय फेवरेट टीम एंड आई हैव बीन सपोर्टिंग एमआई सिंस सो मेनी इयर्स, तो मुंबई इंडियंस में आई विल डेफिनेटली वांट कोई मिडिल ऑर्डर बैट्समैन आए जो कि हार्दिक पांड्या या कृणाल पांड्या जैसे एक परफॉर्मेंस दे सके, उनको मिडिल ऑर्डर बैट्समैन की जरूरत है। और ऑफ कोर्स बॉलिंग उनकी स्ट्रांग होनी चाहिए क्योंकि आज जब मैं मुंबई की ऑप्शंस देख रही थी I legit thought they are gonna go after Rahul, or maybe they will go after UZ, and they showed that inflation also. You know, they were wanting, and then all of a sudden उन्होंने bidding उनके लिए बंद कर दी। So I thought कि पता नहीं मुंबई का क्या thought procedure था कि उन दोनों को छोड़ दिया उन्होंने, मतलब कि लेकिन I will definitely want Mumbai to take up good bowling options now next like tomorrow.
इंटरेस्टिंग तो मुंबई इंडियंस के भी बहुत से सपोर्ट में आ रहे हैं आंस एक्सप्रेशन एक्चुअली समड इट अप व्हेन शी सेड दैट मुंबई इंडियंस इज द सेकंड टीम सो really interesting so just like the IPL auction we saw Kolkata Knight Riders dominating at the start then went a little bit quiet in the middle and then came back at the end so just like that Gaurav here मतलब coming to you KKR कितने पैसे बचा I think hardly there is any money left, just like Rajasthan Royals for that matter. So, if there is any player you wish to take for a good price in KKR or any other franchise, which player would it be?
Yeah, talking about ourselves first, my team, I would say we lack a wicket keeper. Wicket keeper, there are two options actually, two places remaining. That's the number 6 and the number 2. That we may need a wicket keeping opener or a wicket keeping finisher. And also, as you've seen, that KKR goes for under 19 players in 2018. We bid very heavily for under 19 players. I think so. We will go for one of Hungergaker or Bawa, and even we may go for Yash Dul, the captain of the under 19. So I feel that under 19 players, KKR, we look actually at them, and I feel we will go for at least one or two. Two at least, I expect two. But the most important, what we need is a wicket keeper. It may be a wicket keeping opener or a wicket keeping finisher who bats at number 6. So those are my two things what we need, as well as the under 19s we will focus on.
Interesting.
And
So going,
yes,
yeah,
one more thing is a backup for Russell. So as you know, as you can say that there is no like for like backup, but I was expecting somebody like Odin Smith because we had him as a net bowler last year. So, but given we only have around 12 and a half remaining, Odin Smith may be out of reach for us. But we will surely try for Odin Smith at a certain target, bearing in mind. And yeah, that's about it for me.
एक काम
Gaurav,
करते
I wanted to ask you because you're from KKR, so I wanted to ask you that KKR released Shubman Gill, but
Yeah,
now with whom they're going to open now? Like what
yeah,
batting lineup they have in the top order?
that's what. So what I've said is first, that's one opener is Venkatesh Iyer. So we need that
Okay.
second opener we don't have. Number 3 comes Shreyas Iyer. Number 4 is Rana. So number 5 is Andre Russell. Number 6 is still vacant. That's what I said. So we need a wicket keeping opener or a wicket keeping finisher. So
You
number
can
2
go
or
for
number
Vishnu
6.
Vinod or Riddhiman Saha.
I don't think
Mm.
so. We would go for Riddhiman Shah again.
If you want to
So
experience one, he's one
yes,
option. If you want
yeah,
like a good domestic player with a good strike
I
rate,
know.
Vishnu Vinod is one.
Yes. So
KKR can always have Sunil Narayan as well. I mean, he had a good season at the top.
yes, but after 2019, most of the teams figured him out with the short ball and all. So opening with Sunil Narayan is still a risk, I would say, to take. We even had Nitish Rana to open for some time last year. But still, I feel a wicket-keeping opener or a wicket-keeping finisher is we what we need.
Yeah, Ahan is not having it. मतलब इतना friendliness पे बात करे, like usually IPL के time there is lots of banters and we don't even talk मतलब in good ways about the other teams. So Ahan is clearly not having it. Ahan, you have something to say definitely. So you wanted me to keep you at the last. So here you go.
Bro,
He's only happy that Basil Thampi has come to Mumbai.
bro, I'm not saying anything bad. Some people will purple cap this year. I'm telling you, but I'm. I think no. I think it's interesting. Like I was just saying what everyone has to say, and I think tomorrow everyone's looking for similar players. I think. I mean, if I'm looking at it from a Delhi perspective, we've got 13 players, but we still have 16 crores in the bank. And then you've got teams like Lucknow who bought 10 players but have like 7 crores in the bank. So I think Delhi can legit go all out for like 2 players if they want. So I think we're missing one. If we can get one finisher, like a solid overseas finisher, Odion Smith, Robin Powell, that Shepherd guy, Roman Shepherd, his name is, I think, or Livingston, any of these four, I think that will literally like propel Delhi to the next level because then they can play Nagarkoti instead of who would we have? Instead of Fizz, and then they have like a solid like lineup, batting top to bottom, bowling options, everything. But I think, I mean, listening to what everyone has to say, I think everyone's going to be going for those players. So if we're talking about who's going to be the most expensive, I think Livingston, Tim David, maybe. I don't know how much people are going to rate him, but Livingston, Odion Smith, Robin Powell, I think these three for sure, big time, big money tomorrow. And also one I want is Yash Dul because he's Delhi Academy product. So just to like keep him in the product, like in at least someone should come back. Man, we've lost all our players today. We've got zero back today. Like Chennai has only bought their own players back. We've got zero back today. So if we can get some back, it'll be nice.
The only player that they got, which
As
was
well as
not a
hiking the
CSK
price
player.
for 3, 4 other players, Delhi. I'm interested
Sorry,
if
Yeah.
they go, they're going to hike prices for tomorrow.
tomorrow I think I'm going to get up late.
Make other teams overpay for it.
Delhi are going to not do a lot of bidding in the morning, so I think I'll get up late. I'll watch it later.
You're
6:30
gonna
score.
hike price, man. You're gonna hike prices, जैसे कि कर रहे थे आज से ही. So let's see. But you spoke that कि you haven't got any player from your past squad. The only out of the CSK player that CSK got was Tushar Deshpande,
Delhi
and he
player.
played for Delhi. Wow. मतलब देख रहे हो, look at this chronology here.
It's okay,
But
bro.
anyways,
I'll take the trade. Shardul Thakur for Tushar Deshpande. I'll take that trade any day of the week, bro.
but okay, तुषार देशपांडे and शार्दुल ठाकुर. I think शार्दुल किस में खेल रहे हैं? दिल्ली में ही
Delhi,
है ना?
bro. Delhi.
Okay, so you are willing to trade Shardul?
No, I'm saying I'm taking that trade. Now that it's
Okay,
done,
okay,
done,
okay,
take
okay.
it.
डर गया था, मेरे को लगा कि क्या क्या बात कर रहा है, but anyways, so I think yeah, so I think 4 months. तो कल कल होंगे, कल कल बहुत से परचेस होंगे, शायद अच्छे प्राइस में मिल जाएंगे.
Godfrey, I get up late, so you just send me updates of who all Mumbai are board, okay? Just so I can get up and read it one by one.
You know the tendency, right, Ahan? Mumbai Indians, they are always the slow starters. So मतलब starting में they don't buy, but once they start winning
That's
and they
okay,
keep
but there
on.
are no players left, bro. Who is going to bowl? Where are the Indian bowlers that are left in the auction?
I'm just speaking from Godfrey's side. मतलब थोड़ा तो मतलब तो ये दे सकता हूँ टीम में.
I'm going to play for MI.
I
There you
think
have
they
it.
have more than
Teammates.
capable enough coaching
After
staff
today,
to
and given
make
the
any player look
prices,
good.
yeah, given the prices that
Yeah.
people have gone for today, I feel like we all should have tried seriously to make cricket a career, man.
Exactly. So we'll wait and see what happens tomorrow. Like obviously day 2 is still remaining and it was a very exhausting day. So just an update. कल भी 12 बजे से ही चालू होगा. Hopefully it doesn't cross 10 p.m. because there are lots of sets remaining. So maybe lots of accelerated process as well. But it was great talking about day 1, and it was a fantastic opportunity to host the show for the first time. I really hope you all enjoyed it. So hoping for a wonderful day tomorrow as well. So thanks Varun, Prasanna, Ahan, Kevin, and Janvi are newcomers in the IPL Fan Doosra shows. Gaurav, Varnata, and Godfrey, it was lovely hosting you guys, and hopefully कल सब लोग खुश रहेंगे, and Varnata, we hope to see you smile tomorrow as well after a good day at the office. But till then, this is Sanchit Desai, your host, signing off as the Bharat Army show on the Fan Doosra. Catch us out on the future episode. We'll be coming live daily during the IPL. So don't forget to subscribe and hit the like button on YouTube. So till then, hope you all have a wonderful day. Take care, everyone. Good night.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.